Let me love you tonight. Baby, come over. Let me love you tonight. Yo, this is Wayne Wonder. Just keep it locked. You're watching Caribbean Beach TV. Wayne Wonder. That's how we do it. We out. Let me love you tonight as we get closer. Let me love you tonight. I know it's gonna be alright. All right, I had lots of things planned for this interview, but I'm gonna throw that out the window because I'm gonna say the first time I hear Wayne Wonder is on a Creation sound system tape that someone brought to my house, and it was Creation.
That's ages ago, man.
Yo,
that's when I just started out.
That's when you just started. That's the first time I heard you. Everywhere I go, I still believe plays everywhere. That's the song is like, yo, enough baby getting Mick. All right, so at first I just say respect, man. You're a legend in the business.
Same.
So I want to ask, how, as a Jamaican vocalist, you're one of the only artists that get to be on the international scene?
Well, it's hard to explain. Just keep working hard and just believe in what you do, and just keep it 100. Never give up. Just keep pushing. That's just my philosophy. Just work hard. And just enjoy it as you go along. No stress, no weight, no load. It just flow like a bird.
Question: how do you know you had it? When you're singing around the house, you're singing around up on the street. How do you know, like, yo, I got it?
I guess my soul search started out. I used to follow my moms to like choir practice. You know what I mean? So I guess like by being there, like it's always being on like a Friday night. So being there every Friday night, just start exercising my vocals, and from there it's like curiosity just hit me, and I wanted to be in a studio, and I end up with a legendary producer by the name of King Tubby's. That's when I got my first recording. I was introduced to this producer by Singing Melody. So from there, when I got my first record and I saw Wayne Wonder on it, that's when I knew it was real. So from there, I just said, yo, this is real.
Oh my!
Let's pursue it.
When did you meet Buju Banton?
Well, I met Buju about, I would say, like in the summer of '91, and then flexed with him a few times. Then I had a show called Sting, and I actually called him up on that show before nobody knew who was Buju Banton.
Yeah.
So I would say summer '91. That's when we met.
And then was it instant friendship, or did you guys, how
the chemistry was just right. It's like, when I guess it was just meant to be, because we met. I was actually going to a party, and he said, "Yo, I can come," and I said, I was sparring with my other friend by the name of Frankie Slicer. Frankie Slicer, what do you think? And I said, Frankie Slicer, yeah, man, we can go pick him up, man. So at that time, I had a little two-door car. So I went up Red Hills and picked him up. And, from that day, me and Buju Banton apart. And, great things came from it. Chemistry was good. Good studio vibe. I introduced him to Penthouse and, Dave Kelly. And we started to record him. And, that's where it all started.
So I wanna go back to the vibe that was in the whole Penthouse movement with Garnick Silk.
Yeah, Tony Rebel. Yeah, Cuddy Ranks,
Buccaneer.
Yeah.
I remember I was in Jamaica and I saw you guys at one of those Penthouse dance.
Yeah.
And you were like a DJ. This is before you start the surprise thing, and you were talking, the factory.
A long time. Was always like when it come on the studio, it's like, Wayne Wonder is a laid-back person when you see me out the studio or off the camera. But in the studio, a real beast, man. I just straight vibe thing, and I do stuff in the studio that people wouldn't think I would dream I would be doing. You know what I mean? So it's like that's like the energy we use to create that creative juice. We just be crazy in the studio, just be yourself. You know what I mean? So out of that energy, a lot of stuff, came from that energy.
So how did the link with Dan Youth? Because that's on the first, to me, as a combination. I think on the first big combination.
Dan Youth was in the studio, basically, trying to voice a song, and it wasn't coming out the way it's supposed to be. So I said, I'm going to sing the hook on the song.
Yeah.
So we just start freestyle excess amount, and, just basically, it's a vibe, and it just came out that way. It just, I always be that type of person, like, you know, always giving vibe. We don't want to bring the vibe. That's why DJ love power with me, because I spit things from long time.
Yeah.
Beer vibe, a lot of songs, you know. I wrote Deportee for Bojo. You know, a lot of songs. I wrote Robbers for Frisco Kid. You know, I'm a ghostwriter from long time.
So you have all of the money then. Okay, those are classic songs.
Yeah.
No Letting Go. How did the concept came?
No Letting Go.
It's
Guess
like
what?
a perfect song.
True. It's like, you know, my girl always look at me and say, you know, you always write song on, you know, about this and that, and you never really write a song with, you know what I mean, about me, or, you know what I mean. So it's like, I thought about it for a while, and then Lenky just sent me the perfect track, you know. And I was in a basement in New York, and Lenky sent me the track, and, you know, start vibing, and I said, Johnny, you know, say, okay, really have to write this song about Jackie right now, makes you feel good, you know what I mean? And then, you know, so got somebody, she said, it just came. It just, trust me, it just came.
Just like that.
It just came.
Man, I want to get in your mind because I need to make some of that money too. that you know, because this is, you know, to be a legendary and still going.
And no Letting Go came maybe what New Letting came 03. It really came out in 02.
Yeah.
But it break out in 03.
In 03.
So if you're talking about from when I just started, you're talking at least, you know, 14 years, you know, 13 years after, 14 years after. So it's like I was not the type of artist to give up, you know? You know, so I make music with fun, and I don't think about like the success. I'm a studio rat.
Yeah.
So if you sometimes I go places and people say, "Wait, no, they didn't do that song." I have so many songs because I'm a studio rat. You know, I don't depend on one song. Once I record a song, I move on to the next song. That's just my philosophy.
Yeah.
So I end up with all this tons of songs. You know, I'm fortunate as an artist to be on a stage, and I do like an hour, and I still have hit songs that I don't perform. That's a blessing, man.
Because when you know, I remember the first time I saw you in Vancouver was with Buju, and people were not happy because they said, "Yo, where's my song?"
I know, because at the time, you know, because Buju is a big act, so they want to give me like 30 minutes. You know what I mean? So I have to just do my 30 and try to squeeze in as much as possible. But when you say Wayne Wonder by himself in concert, you know, all night.
Yeah, because I remember you came to the club here before, and it was a nice show. I'm like, yo. I'm telling you, as a Jamaican that's live abroad, when you come and I see you like in a, you know, I see you in a club, it make me proud to say, yo, that's one of my people up there, you know, doing it.
Yeah, it's a pleasure, man.
So what's going on with Wayne Wonder now?
Just still grinding, you know. I'm still out in the world, you know, touring, singing for the fans all over the world, you know. Got some new stuff out now. Let Me Love You Tonight. We also have a video. Doing good. I have a single with Beanie Man. I have another single called Many Reasons. I have a song with one of Bounty Killer's artists, Ira, called Searching for Love.
Yeah.
I'm just been grinding, man. Just been grinding. I have a project. It's called Sweet Songs, where it's just one drop lovers rock style, you know.
Yeah.
So I don't have a drop date, but the Let Me Love You Tonight, that's the lead single. So we're just basically pushing the singles and, you know, getting back that buzz and just let the people know that I'm still here, you know.
So what keep you motivated? What you're constantly on the road? I'm just amazed.
Oh yeah,
that is what 25 years more than that. That you is one of the guy that that I would pictures singing melody and all those guys. And you still, if you say vocalist in Jamaica, your name guarantee would be mentioned.
Well, you know,
one or two, but your name would be mentioned.
You know, I'm basically inspired by Barry Salmon, and, you know, I admire how him do him thing. And him been a do it for years. So I always say to myself, I always want to be like Barry Salmon, because him song them just always keep fresh. And I guess it's the energy and the spirit that it makes a song with. So I basically just adapt the type of mentality from Barry's, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
And I just make it come, make it flow. I never yet rush my music. And, you know, as an artist, self-efficiency, because over the years, I learned Pro Tools just the first time when it came out, 3.0.
Yeah.
So I've been using Pro Tools from that time. So I record myself. Songs like I Still Believe, Love and Affection, I record those songs myself. I'm the engineer. I engineer
Man,
those
I
songs.
want somebody, you gotta have a Brinks outside or something.
Yeah. So it's like, you know, as an artist, and got the opportunity to do those stuff and learn that stuff, it's like, it's endless, you know, unless I'm lazy. Because I can get up right now and set up my Pro Tools in the hotel room and record a song.
Yeah.
That's all, you know. So I guess that's one of the things that keep me, because I can just get up and get on it. You know, sometimes you wait around for an engineer, it takes like 2 hours to come. I can just get up and do it. So to record a song is like 1, 2 for me. So I use Pro Tools, I use Logic. So to record it, put it down, I make my own mixtapes, you know.
Yeah.
I go in the studio, and if I have a song that I feel like not getting too much play, I make a mixtape. If I hear a rhythm out there and I want to hold a vibe on it, maybe I flip back one of my old song on it and kind of reinvent it or flip something new on. So that's the way I motivate myself. And then I have my alter ego Surprise.
Yes.
Where a lot of people think that it's my new artist. It's my artist, but it's Wayne Wonder, it's me, myself, and I.
Yeah.
But Surprise is really that vibe-zoology.
Yeah.
You know, Surprise is the energy that pushes Wayne Wonder.
Yeah.
So when Wayne Wonder is down, Surprise is the energy that comes and says, "Singer, what you doing?" up, you know what I mean?
Yeah,
so,
yeah.
So I just find ways to motivate myself and reinvent myself, yo.
So what is your advice to other artists like yourself? Because to be honest, what you have accomplished is what, you know, we got 7 billion people on the planet. Is what you have accomplished in your time. Like, you're constantly relevant.
True.
Advice, if I was a young singer coming up, what advice would you give me to say, this is what you gotta do?
Just believe in what you do and be true to what you do. You know what I mean? And work hard towards it. You know, you don't think about the success or not like that. Just believe in what you do and work hard towards it. You know, because I have instances where a producer look at me and tell me that, I don't like that song, I'm not gonna put it out. And I went behind the producer and I put the song out, and that song is a classic. That song is Saddest Day. You know what I mean? I went to the printer and said, yo, Donovan Jermaine said to cut the stamper, print the labels, and he was away.
Yeah.
And that was totally like not true. But because they had an account with the company, and they know that I'm Penthouse artist, they totally believe me. And that song is a classic now. So it just shows me, don't give up, don't stop trying. Just keep pushing and believe in what you do. That song is a classic. All the songs that he put out, Saddest Day is the song that stands out. Trust me. So, you know, that's one of the examples. Just believe in it and just, you know, be true to it and just work hard towards it.
So, Jamaica is by far, you gotta say, the toughest crowd.
True.
Right? And you have done it for 25 years.
Yep.
Right? When you go back to Jamaica, you know, and seeing you across people, the way that you act, the way you come across, you know, the way you interact with fans and media personality. Do you, when you're vibing, do you ever talk to the younger artists, or even to artists same as this statue as yourself, to say, this is how, have you ever correct their behavior?
Not really, because, you know, the artists have an ego still, but, you know, me's a down-to-earth youth, so, you know, me always have a good conversation with every artist. You know, when I try to, you know, get too much in it, because, you know, ego is a, you know, artist. So I just always try to keep everything on a level, and, you know, just me, you know, easy going. You know, me and everybody get along. I mean, I never have a beef. I don't remember having a beef with an artist before, or, you know, I'm just easy going and just, you know, just wish everybody well in what they do, you know?
Yeah, but, you know, because people, I mean, reggae, dancehall music get a big fight. We do get a massive fight.
True.
And people look at Winnie Wonder and say, yo, we love Winnie Wonder, we love him Flex and stuff like that.
Yeah.
But some of the artists will come and then not behave, and then they say, put you in that class.
That's
you know what I mean? Is that a conversation those artists together in the studio? Is that a conversation that you have? The conversation the artists in general have in the studio about how can we get to the Jimmy Cliff level?
Well, everybody have a dream still, and, you know, as I say, I look up to Barry Salmon.
Yes.
You know what I mean? So, as I say, when I think Barry Salmon, I think about longevity and make songs so, you know, carry you.
Yes.
You know what I mean? So I look at it that way. But, you know, some of the artists, and like me and Sanchez and, you know, singing melody, like they use them from our era. We have a different vibe, you know, but when I really you know, send on to the new generation, because them have a thing, them are arted. So, but also make them go and be arted and go on them. I rate them still, I make it, because I remember when I was doing certain changes, the generation before me was saying, what am I do? You know what I mean? So I kind of understand. So you just let them do them thing, but I always know that, you know, good music will always prevail. You know what I mean? Certain things that far, it go on for a time, you know, and then, all right, get it run, move on. You have to go back to the real thing.
Which one of the new artists, young artists, do you like right now? Who is singing in Jamaica? Who is...
Singers-wise, you know, Romy and Virgo, good youth. You know, Taurus, Riley, I do him think. I know Taurus from him a DJ. So, you know, I know him transition. You know, good youth, you know. As for DJs now, you know, I would say like, you know, busy, doing a good job. You know, acting, have a nice vibe. Assassin. You know what I mean? So it's like, you know, I can't really, you know, listen to, you know, where them Evans is and say, oh yeah, I like how him, you know, I like him flow, I like how him deliver, I like, you know, I like him writing. You know, you look on them aspects there. You know, a few. You have a couple more still.
As, you know, I can tell you, it's a pleasure to stand here and talk to you, have you in Vancouver again. You know what I mean? And you got to come back. You got to come back.
I'll definitely come back.
You know, people are saying, yo, why is not in my neighborhood? You know what I mean? People are saying, well, why is not in Surrey?
True.
Surrey people are saying, yo, all the Jamaicans live in Surrey. So come start, so come, we don't want to come downtown when I Surrey with it.
Jono, you know, sometimes, you know, I remember that as an artist, you don't really know the area you're actually going. You just come and represent, but, you know, that's how it is sometimes, you know. So sorry.
All right, so I want you to tell entire BC and Calgary where they can get your music, how they can get in touch with the legendary Wayne Wonder.
Well, you know, everything with Wayne Wonder, you know, you can get it on iTunes, you know, but, you know, social media-wise, you know, Instagram, it's Wayne Wonder Music, you know what I mean? Facebook, it's Wayne Wonder, the number 4, LIFE, you know, my Twitter, Wayne Wonder 25. And you can just log on to my website, you know, waynewonder.com, and you get all the information. Just Google me.
Thanks, Wayne Wonder. Pleasure. I can tell you, man, it's a pleasure to have the legendary Wayne Wonder in the building on Caribbean Beats.
We're still
Beat that.
Beat that. Let me tell you something. Ladies. Some say, but the saddest day of my life was when she left me with a broken heart. I was feeling the pain, the saddest day of my life. And when she left me with a broken heart, I was going insane. Listen. Try to erase all the memories, listen. For they're the ones that haunts me. Vancouver, if I could forget all about the past, listen. How long will this? I want to hear everybody sing my song. But the saddest day of my life is when she left me with a broken heart. I was feeling the pain, the saddest day of my life. And when she left me with a broken heart, I was going insane. Listen now.